Welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into one of the most tragic and controversial incidents of the year. A Saudi doctor drove a car into a Christmas market in Magdeburg, Germany, killing 5 people and injuring over 200. This horrifying act has sparked outrage, debates, and discussions worldwide. Pro-Muslims advocates argue this has nothing to do with religion, while critics point fingers at cultural and immigration policies. For the next 25 minutes, we will break this down fact by argument. Get ready for a deep dive into one of the most divisive debates of our time. December 20th, 2024 was supposed to be a joyful evening. Families get rid at the Christmas market. Children enjoyed sweet treats and warm drinks. And then, chaos erupted. A car tore through the market, leaving the devastation in its path. Witnesses record the horrifying sound of screams and crashing stalls. The driver, Taleb al-Abdul Mohsen, had lived in Germany for over 18 years. Known as a respected doctor, his actions shocked everyone who knew him. Authorities found a disturbing trail of online posts where Taleb criticized Islam. Was this an act of extremism or something far more personal and psychological? Let's explore. The news spread like wildfire. Social media erupted with anger, sorrow, and questions. One side of the public demanded accountability. How could this happen? They asked. Why wasn't this man flagged earlier? The other side mourned in solidarity. Leaders of the Muslim community condemned the attack, calling it un-Islamic and a crime against humanity. This clash of narratives raises fundamental questions. When someone from a minority group commits a crime, should the entire group bear the blame, or is this just a scapegoating? Taleb's story is puzzling. Born in Saudi Arabia, he moved to Germany in 2006, seeking a better life. He built a career as a doctor, earned respect, and seemingly integrated into German society. But his online posts painted a different picture. He criticized Islam, calling it restrictive and outdated. Some suggest he felt trapped between two identities: a devout Muslim upbringing and liberal Western life. Could this internal conflict have driven him to such a horrific act, or are we oversimplifying a far more complex issue? Let's hear from those defending the Muslim community. Many argue that Taleb's actions have nothing to do with Islam. He went against our values, said one community leader. Islam is about peace, compassion, and unity. But here's the question. If a Muslim commits a crime, why is the religion blamed? Do we hold Christianity accountable for crimes committed by Christians? This double standard needs unpacking. Now let's consider the opposing perspective. Critics claim this incident exposes flaws in immigration and integration policies. A prominent politician stated, "This is a failure of multiculturalism. When we welcome people from vastly different cultures, we risk importing problems we don't understand." But let's challenge this view. Are we truly incapable of integrating diverse communities? Or is the real failure in how we approach diversity? Here's where the conversation gets tricky. Studies show that the majority of immigrants integrate peacefully, but high-profile cases like this amplify fears and biases. So, are we reacting to facts or fears? And how much responsibility lies with governments to create systems that prevent such tragedies while fostering trust? After the tragedy, Magdeburg's community came together. Muslims, Christians, and atheists stood united at the vigils. This shows us one thing: our differences don't define us. What defines us is how we respond to adversity. Should governments rethink integration strategies? Should communities work harder to build trust? These are the conversations we need to have. This tragedy has left a scar, but it's also sparked a necessary debate. So, I ask you, is this about religion, about society, or something far more human? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Together, we can keep this conversation alive.